Good people, today I'm looking at addiction. And did you know that addiction is one of the mental illness that affect millions and millions of people throughout the world? And again, it's one of the stigmatized illness that we have around. Now, good people, did you know that addiction changes the way we process information, and also it changes the brain structure? People who are addicted have no control, even if whatever they are abusing or whatever they are doing is harmful to them, but they have no control to stop taking or doing that. Why? Because addiction is a way of escaping. And addiction here, my good people, let me remind you that addiction is not only in drugs. Addiction can be in pornography, can be in sex, can be in work, can be in shopping, and anyone can be addicted. However, there are of course people who are higher in addiction because there are several contributors to addiction. So one, people go through issues, people go through pain, and because they are not able to deal with them, they escape. And when they escape, they look for something that can relieve that pain. Probably you lost your job, probably just something that happened. And when you looked at that, I call it painkiller. So that gave you a release. And because it never addressed your pain, whenever the absence of that painkiller is there, so tomorrow you'll go look for it because it's giving you a release. It's giving you a relief. It's giving you rest. And with time, you find now you are at a tolerance stage that you want to do more. If you're watching pornography, you want to watch it more. If you're abusing drug, you want to abuse more. Whatever you are doing, you want to do more. And so, by the time you realize you're already addicted to that thing. However, in a drug addiction, there are three contributors that make people become more addicted than others. And the first one is genetic. Is your family lineage? We have someone who have been addicted. The other one is environmental stressors. Are you in a stressful relationship? Are you in a stressful environment? Have you lost your job? Any kind of a stressor. And the other thing is developmental. When young people start abusing drugs early, most likely they will become addicted early more than anybody else. Why? Because their brain are still developing. And guys, did you know that brain stop developing until you're 20? And so we need to encourage our young people not to run away to drugs, because as they run away to drugs, possibilities of them becoming addicted is high. So what am I telling my good people? That when you see people who are addicted in drugs or what, before you judge them, you need to understand what is ailing them, because we need to address the root cause of what is ailing them. And again, do you know sometimes they want to stop, but they are not able to stop because they don't have that will. Because again, whatever they are abusing or you are abusing does, it releases some hormone, and one of the hormone is the happy hormone, the dopamine, and the mind feels good, and whatever you are going through, it is relieved at that point. So anytime you want to feel good, you abuse that thing, then it releases dopamine in a fake way. Remember, all of us have natural ways of getting our dopamine, by being happy, by being positive. That's a natural way of releasing dopamine. So when you're not releasing dopamine in a natural way, possibilities are you're going to release it in an unnatural way, and that is abusing whatever you are abusing, and most likely you'll find yourself you're addicted. So good people, when you see people who are addicted, they need a lot of patience, they need a lot of understanding, even as they go through the rehabilitation, they go through therapy, but they need a lot of family support. And if it's you, help is there, you can be helped, and you can even hit my inbox. We can just look at how you can get help. Thank you, my good people.